This is the Project 2 presentation for our Poland study group. Firstly, we want to introduce our product, which is the wall folding biurko. It is a desk that offers comfort for work and comfort for home. The desk is a revolutionary product that will fold up when it needs to be out of the space, and then it'll fold down when it's ready to be used in the home. Once unfolded from the wall, the desk can be adjusted to a standing or sitting position, which is electrically powered, and will offer various colors and artwork for the desk. It comes in two sizes with two separate styles. The 48 by 24 is our base, and then we have a plus model, which is 55 by 28. The portrait type is going to be the short side of the desk connecting to the wall, where the customer can sit on either side of the desk. And the landscape is like you see in this picture here, with the long side of the desk attached to the wall. From our VRIO analysis, first starting with value, the value is to exploit an opportunity in the Polish market where consumers are in need of a product that allows them to work remotely and comfortably, but not intrude on the space that they enjoy in their homes. That space for the average Polish customer is about 269 to 753 square feet, and about 1 to 3 rooms in a single apartment or flat. So having a product that maximizes that space completely while meeting that need is very valuable. Second, the rarity. There are some products that fold into the wall, but more are hinges or looks like a slab of wood on the wall, not very seamless, or it's a cupboard for storing things. There are also products that don't fold into the wall, that just move electrically up and down, which are pretty common, but no product combines those two in such a seamless way on the wall. From an imitability perspective, the closest company that would be to a product like this would be those electric standing desks that can move up and down, because they have the hardware and the ability to imitate this product. However, the original artwork that we'll offer from Polish artists on the desk bottoms wouldn't be easy to imitate. So that is something that we have a long-term strategic advantage with. In order to make this a long-term competitive advantage, it does require organization and for the company to hire talent quickly for innovation and fulfillment of the product so that we can be successful. These are the three competitors that we found are most fit for competing against our product. The first is Wute, which is the leading manufacturer of office and hotel furniture in Poland. They have had some negative Google reviews, with the common theme being that it takes too long to get it loaded into a vehicle. The second is Black, Red, and White. They are also a leading manufacturer, and they're the largest Polish furniture group. They've been compared to IKEA, but mostly in a negative way. So there are hundreds of one-star reviews to read on Google. And then thirdly, we've got Agata, which is similarly negative reviews on social media, Google, but they do offer products from Poland and outside of Poland. So they're a much larger manufacturer. We'll target three different segments here. The first is multi-generational families, those that work from home, and college students. And the target market here is lower to middle class consumers in these three segments. So those that are 19 to 25 years old. For those that are in multi-generational families living in the cities, there are typically young people that live with their parents, or people that live with grandparents where the adults will work and the grandparents will take care of the children. So this lack of space and living together can create stress and tension in a home. So the benefits of additional space would be ideal for this family. Those that work from home and college students have similar traits here. They could be anywhere, or for college students, a lot of times are in cities unless they're online. employees under 45 years old, and online students are typically what we see in the demographics here. And then those with a dedicated, being able to have a dedicated study or workspace is key for their psychographics. And the benefits are that they'll have better mental or physical health because they're able to have this desk in their home without this clutter. Our brand name is called Uptown Polska. So Uptown means city, town, or home, and Polska in the Polish language just means Poland. So we're combining the Polish language, showing pride in the country, but also letting every customer know that this is for their home. And this goes beyond the desks that we're creating. Our positioning statement is for families and individuals who need more space at home. Uptown Polska desks are engineered to give you more workspace while improving your living space. From the design aspect, we will offer, first off, original artwork from local Polish artists. And originally, we will introduce 12 offerings of artwork, and then 2 additional offerings will be released monthly. Once we hit 20, we will take 2 of the least popular pieces, and those will swap out with the new 2 monthly releases so that we can keep customers engaged, but also keep the artwork from these Polish artists original and valuable. And this will also give customers the ability to create their own masterpiece on the bottom of their desk with a photo or artwork that's meaningful to them, which will be offered at a premium price. Our distribution strategy includes supplying our retailers directly from our own warehouse, which will, from a benefits perspective, we can have a direct connection with those who desire to have our product. We'll also be able to increase profits for ourselves because we're not paying a distributor to do that for us. And we're also going to be, our prices can be lower because we can get more profits off of those rather than those profits being paid to a wholesaler. The only downside here is that we will not have a distributor working as our advocate, so that can leave a lot of legwork up to us. Second, our sales strategy includes conveying to our customer why our product is different and why we value that product. And that includes hiring our own employees to do the sales for us rather than hiring an independent agent. Some downsides to this is that we won't have the skill or the seasoned independent agent that has connections or built relationships with clients. One cost analysis we would need to do here is if we can pay an agent for the same price as we can pay our own employees, then that might be worthwhile. Here on our brand positioning page, I have 3 statistics here. First is print advertising. There's $94 million spent. TV was $3.8 million, and social media was $316 million. Also, Poland is 81% less in cost per click than the US. So advertising through social media is the best, most cost-effective way in Poland than that of the US. There's a couple, here's an ad on the right, and then as well, if you look at our presentation, you can see our advertisement video. But we'll mostly advertise here on Facebook and Instagram. And again, this is the most cost-effective way to do this. Our pricing plan will include pricing that's similar to our competitors at around $160 US compared to our competitors at about $99 to $250. Because of the way that we've set up our company, being the manufacturer and distributor, we can set our profits to we can set our pricing to ensure that we can make a profit, but also be priced similar to our competitors, which gives us a great competitive advantage. There are a few entry strategies that we considered. The first would be to import the finished good, which gives us quality control and control over the entire process. The only con here is the supply chain issues of late and just the shipping costs and tariffs that have long been a problem, which if we're going through a manufacturer in the EU, that wouldn't necessarily be a big problem, but going through China, is a lot more costly in those shipping costs and tariffs. The second would be to find a contract manufacturer that would offer lower costs and more mobility. However, we don't have as much control over the quality, and our reputation could be hindered by that contract manufacturer. And then the third would be a joint venture where we would share costs and risk, and entering the market with that joint venture would give us credibility, and they would have the cultural knowledge to help us through the market that we're unfamiliar with. The cons would be that we would share those profits. We may have different goals and cultural differences that can get in the way. Entry risks include exporting competition, manufacturing depreciation, and manufacturing update interruptions. So our entry strategy is to hire and retain well-educated and competitive workforce, organize a project management team, provide labor incentives, and make sure we include open communication. Our sourcing strategy is first to manufacture in China, which is most cost effective, and we'll partner with Aurora to be our factory there. After they're produced, they'll be trucked in full container loads to the Shenzhen port and shipped on shipping containers here to the port of Gdansk via the Suez Canal. Once they get to that port in Poland, which is about central top Poland, very strategic place so that we can distribute to the rest of Poland, we'll go to a Langowski logistics warehouse in Gdansk, and then trucked from that warehouse to retailers and customers. We'll also partner with UPS with an inside precision or white glove service to deliver directly and install in customers' homes. There are 3 staffing strategies that we considered. The first would be an ethnocentric strategy, which employs only from the parent country, which in this case would be the United States. The second would be hiring locals. And then the third would be to employ qualified people regardless of where they live. So this could be a mixture. Here at Uptown Polska, we would consider polycentric as our staffing strategy because we believe that hiring locals to operate our company can boost the country in a positive direction financially and economically. This is our org chart here that shows, firstly, that we have an operations manager, which oversees manufacturing, productivity, quality, and efficiency. Second, the store manager, which is the face of the company, runs store operations and manages store staffing and sales. The service and warranty manager maintains relationships with service and repair partners, ensuring customer satisfaction. The accounting and finance manager ensures the financial welfare of the company, and then the marketing manager develops our marketing and pricing strategies. Lastly, there's some compensation and benefits here. For expatriates, we would offer foreign transfer allowance, salary pay, which includes a post allowance or housing allowance, and a minimum yearly 3% raise. The local compensation and benefits are similar, except that instead of the foreign transfer allowance, we will include performance bonuses and an incentive program with a minimum 3% yearly raise.